Hi there. So the next thing I'll talk about is housing in the mood of goodness. So really, I was looking at a WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, sorry, Wikipedia main page, and on the main page you see different stories. You see the histories, what happened on this date in the past, and I noticed that there was an apartment fire recently, and about 5 persons lost their lives. Unfortunately, there were some children. I think it's more than five, and there were some among being children who lost their lives. So, so I want to address living in the mode of goodness, so we can understand how to place our loved ones in situation that is very safe, that is very conducive to peace and happiness. So, first of all, houses should not be too high. An apartment house should maybe be about 4 apartments. It should be spacious. It should be well ventilated. In case of emergency, there should be emergency steps and so on. Right. So when you go higher, the building becomes in the mood of passion. All right, wherein you first of all you don't care the about living close to the ground to do farming. You're only caring about working really hard and accumulating and going up in the building and live. Okay, so that is why you want to go up, up, and up. So that is in the mode of passion. And in the mode of ignorance, probably that building will lack safety measures that will cause you to that may put you in a compromise when it comes to health and safety. So that is called housing in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Like to give you some more details. In the mode of goodness, also, every housing facility, every housing complex, people need to get connected to gardening. Gardening is something that it must be there, and it creates the natural process for happiness, farming, because we have been engineered to take care of our basic survival in cooperation with our loved ones to be happy. Happiness doesn't come from doing superficial things, riding a motorcycle. Yes, those are happiness, but it's not really fulfilling happiness. The real fulfilling happiness means taking care of your survival and that of your loved ones. And food plays the main role. So that is very important. And uh, and having a garden next to a home where the occupants can do farming and take care of their nutritional and medicinal needs, that is in the mode of goodness. So, other descriptions of the mode of goodness is that the home um, is not too choked up or untidy, and it's well kept. The occupants in the home are engaging in wonderful family-oriented activities, especially taking care of food, helping each other to take care of food. Um, and in this way you become happy, serotonin is released and the family becomes happy. So we must always try to live in the mode of goodness, create a housing situation in the mode of goodness, live at a place that is a country area where you can get fresh water from the sky, from the clouds. You can get good food, and the city area is not it's already in the mode of passion. So to have goodness, a housing situation in the mode of goodness at a city area is going to be it's not going to be possible, because our city area is already in the mode of passion. People are just www wine, wealth, and women. They're scratching, 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 trying to be happy, and when they see some blood, then they say, oh wow, it burns and it feels good, right? So eat, sleep, mate, and defend. That is in the mode of passion. That's all. Okay, so we must live in a country area. Situate your home in a country area where there's fresh running water. Have good agriculture. All the compost. Never throw away organic matter. Always use it to form a compost. And you need to plant trees. plant trees, and in between of the trees, there's where you put your plants, right? I have videos that I did in the regarding those things already. So by having good supply of fresh drinking water, and with a loving and good mind and heart, you eating that you grow, then you're happy, you're peaceful, and you're happy. And when you build your house too, it's good to build a house that you can take that can facilitate an extended family, because generally in this world people don't really care about children, because they see children as a burden. They want to have full sense enjoyment and then have children afterwards. So children become like a little end product. But children should never be seen as an end product after sense enjoyment or using sex for the wrong purpose. Sexual activity is meant for children, and you might say, "Oh my God," but this is a norm in society that it's a norm because people live. We are finding ourselves living in a mode of passion and ignorance, and so our mind becomes the devil's workshop. So we don't engage in activities that are meaningful, and we don't remain celibate, right? We don't remain celibate. Instead, every single night, we or people in general, every night there's an itch, because there's alcohol drinking and there's meat eating. So every night is an itch. And as a result, people find themselves more and more addicted to sexual activity. Eat, sleep, mate, and defend. Wine, women, and wealth. So we need to live in such a way that we can have nice children, where a woman can be a woman, where a man can be a man. Okay? And so we're talking about the mode of goodness, yes. And so we need to have nice children. The grandparents need to live in the home and help to take care of the children. Nowadays, everybody's working like donkeys these days, working, and children is like on the back burner of our priority or of our plans. They are the last things that we want, children. So after enjoying and conditioning the mind to sense enjoyment, then we want children. And because it's sense enjoyment, we do not have time to value children. We still continue with the habits. And we find ourselves putting those same loved ones in situations that are compromising. Like in the last video, I talked about traveling. Our children are exposed to so many things in the society. Okay, so this is the video talking about the mode of goodness when it comes to housing, and so another thing I'll be doing in the next recording is to talk about the role of boys and girls, because well, first of all, I hope that you appreciate this recording, and if you have any questions or comments, drop it in the inbox. There might be points that I missed because I'm talking and I'm not really established in what I'm doing, but so kindly work along with me and ask some questions. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and look forward for my next video.